Whether you clearly understand what is a marketing funnel or whether you never heard of it before, I guarantee you today you'll learn a very creative and powerful method of creating your business content. I designed this method by myself and I've never quite seen anything like it. It came to me one time when I was brainstorming a new platform idea that we're actually working on right now, which we're really excited about. Without going on a tangent, when I was brainstorming this platform idea, I sat down, I just had so many ideas about the platform. The content we create, the messaging, the pain points we are solving, the challenges our customers have. It was overwhelming to think of all those things together, and I just wanted a quick way to put everything down in a structured way where I can understand my own content and someone else can also read it. If you have mild symptoms of ADHD similar to me, I bet you this method will be much easier for you to execute compared to creating a full marketing funnel. That's why I call it the funnel breaker method. So as I mentioned, I just wanted a quick way to put everything down so I can understand it, and if someone else reads it, they can also understand the content strategy and why it would work. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you exactly what I did step by step so you can execute this same funnel breaker method. Also, just a quick reminder, if you are interested in improving your business marketing, getting more leads, getting your brand messaging right, make sure you subscribe to the channel because this is what we're all about. We're here to provide tips and hacks and different ideas of how you can really improve your business marketing so you can achieve better growth. Okay, so back to it. What you want to do is basically put a picture of your ideal customer persona on a sheet of paper right at the center. Then you draw a line right behind it, so not over the person, don't cut them in half. Just have a line sort of splitting the page so we can basically write some things above it and below it. So for this video, we're going to create a completely different persona to the one I was creating originally when I came up with this method. Our company, for this example, sells products for health. Particularly the product that we're going to create business content for is a product that helps people sleep better. So here is our customer persona. Obviously, he looks a little bit tired, this young guy. So the idea of putting a person in this exercise, like actual picture of person, it just helps us imagine better who are we targeting? Who's this person? When you choose a person for this exercise, just make sure they communicate, what you're trying to help them with potentially. Don't just have a person smiling there trying to capture who they are. This basically is intended to help you imagine who they are, what they're like, so we can create business content. This is a little bit easier to create if you think about it compared to just having like a marketing funnel in front of you. I believe you can really tailor that content and what we're about to do much better. And I'll show you what I mean as we go through this example. Okay, so we have the person, we have the line. Above the line, we are going to write all the challenges and desires of this person. Basically, where they want to move towards, where they want to get to, and what they want to avoid, what they want to ignore, what they want to get away from. Those are the things that you want to put at the top of your paper. At the bottom, we have the engaging content. So basically, based on what we are writing at the top, we are going to put at the bottom what sort of content would help us address those elements at the top of the page. If it helps you, you could write at the top of the page challenges, desires, goals, pain points, but I usually just write challenges and desires. I feel that they sort of capture the idea of moving towards something and moving away from pain points and challenges. So if you are with me at this point of the video, which I hope you are, you can stop the video and try to do something similar to what you're seeing in front of you. Basically go through the exercise, write 3 points at the top, 3 points at the bottom in terms of addressing the challenges and desires and creating the content. But now what I'm gonna do is just go through what I did for this particular example. So our persona obviously has trouble sleeping, brain fog, in need of better sleep. So we're basically writing all the things that they want to achieve, or the challenges they have right at the top. So you can just throw all those things out there of who they are. And then at the bottom, you can see those arrows coming out. Now, what you want to do at the bottom of the page is really have a look at what you wrote at the top, select one of the things, and then basically write what sort of piece of content would address that element from the top. So for example, our persona has trouble sleeping. One example of a piece of content that might engage with them. So again, we're thinking engagement. We're thinking what sort of content will get their curiosity. So imagine this person is just tired, hasn't slept well for weeks. All of a sudden sees a user-generated video, like a testimonial, and he offers a bit of insights about how effective this product is and how it helped him or her get better sleep. Would you say that piece of content would be engaging for our persona? Highly likely. Maybe they are in need of better sleep and they really just want to get something that will help them. Perhaps they are all ready to give some sort of product or solution a go. So one of those things could be maybe a free trial ad about the product, which gives them a 30-day trial where they can return the product or they can, get a refund for the product if it didn't work for them. What I want to emphasize about this exercise is that there's no right or wrong. What I want you to do is basically throw as many things as you can think of at the top, then go down and start writing the business content that you think will address the elements at the top. Some people might say, oh, this is messy. What about awareness, consideration, conversion? The whole idea of this methodology is really to just get everything down on a piece of paper and then make sense of it. Once you complete the content at the bottom, you can start labeling it in terms of awareness level for your customer. So for example, what sort of content is more relevant for awareness stage campaigns? What is more relevant for consideration stage campaigns? And then you can plug it into your actual funnel and start building your marketing strategy. What I personally like about this strategy is that it actually puts the customer front and center, right in front of you as you are thinking about all those pieces of content that you're generating for your business. It's a really simple approach for you that you can just focus on the actual persona's characteristics and then create the content based on that while you're seeing who is the person in front of you. And that's why I found this strategy really easy, especially if you are not too familiar with a marketing funnel and how it works. If you liked the methodology and thought it was creative, interesting, please give this video a like. I would highly appreciate it. It helps us push this channel further and reach out to more people. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks again for watching.